Alright guys, so welcome back. Like I've promised in the last video that I talked about the Tang model in Korea and Japan. I said this Tang decline and heritage will be the last talk about the Chinese civilization from the major world civilization, and I'll keep to my promise to make it as interesting and as simple as precise as it ought to be. But then a quick reminder that this channel is all about history dating back to time immemorial, and it is my sole duty to bring to you, bring you closer to your history, closer to your roots, daily happenings around you, and historical moment, not only daily, historical moment dating back to time immemorial. So going to the Tang decline and heritage, and then it is said that during the Tang dynasty, China was truly the middle kingdom. Measured by any standard, China surpassed the rest of Eurasia. Empires are normally expensive to maintain, and superpower do not endure forever. But the reign of Emperor Zhuang did not endure indefinitely. The period of Xuanzong, who reigned from 712 to 756, is usually considered the time when China attained its apogee as a world power. China began to experience decline and degeneration after a military defeated by Arabs and the Talas River at the Talas River near Samarkand in the present-day Uzbekistan in 751. The defeat halted Chinese expansion and compelled a gradual retreat. A world power country that has been noted for its strength and for its prowess being defeated by another world power of the Arab is can make anyone just go nuts. And then this halted the Chinese expansion and compelled a gradual retreat. The last nail on the coffin of the Tang generation was a governor's rebellion. I mean, the last what covered what ended the Tang's the Tang the Tang heritage and the generation was a governor's rebellion then in the Tang Golden Age, which led to the removal of the emperor in 755, and then the gradual loss of the Central Asian Empire led to the eventual loss of the Central Asian Empire. Just a little leak might sink a great ship, and this happened to the gradual loss of the Central Asian Empire eventually led to the loss of the Central Asian Empire as a whole, which is so sorry and pitiful of a strong and magnificent civilization and huge country like China, and then which ultimately translated into the eventual collapse of the Tang dynasty. Rebels backed sacked Chang, and China disintegrated after several decades. The Tang dynasty was followed by the Suri dynasty, which also recorded many achievements through much less world and regional recognition than the Tang Empire. Together, these two dynasties, Tang and Song, are considered the epitome of a world-class civilization in the Asian continent, and the period covered by these dynasties marked the height of China's golden age. It is very interesting to note this point, and then the period from 618 to 907 can indeed be referred to as the Chinese centuries. That is like 300 years or more. And then during these centuries, China witnessed an era of unparalleled social-cultural and political stability, as well as economic prosperity from the 7th through to the 15th century. China moved ahead and became the richest, best organized, and most popular civilization in the world. And that brings us to the end about the Chinese civilization, the Tang Golden Age, from the major world civilization in China. I hope you had it interesting going through this, and feel free to ask any question down in the comment section below. I'll see you around in another interesting episode of another civilization from the major world civilization. Anticipate, but